So I'm here with my granddaughter, Paisley Jackson, and she just got back from her first major mission trip to Africa, and just wanted to have a conversation with her and share that with you so you guys would know like what she's doing and how God's using her, because God wants all of us to be used mightily in the land that he's given us. And in her case, it's a little bit more extreme than most of us, but it's wonderful. And so, hey, welcome, Paisley.
Hey.
I'm glad you're here.
Thank you.
Just for a little while, right? You're getting ready this week to leave again to Mongolia.
Yes.
To do what?
To work with the YWAM base there and serve them the best that we can, as well as help pioneering a prayer room, hopefully. So
I love that pioneering. You know, there's
Yes.
some pioneer spirit in a lot of us.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, a lot of
That's really
pioneering
exciting.
in these last couple of seasons, but
So let's talk about Africa. You flew into Africa and you went to Burundi
Yes.
first. Yes. And in Burundi, one of the things we got really excited about is like you were there a day and you baptized somebody?
yes. Yeah, we were on our first day. We just went down to do fisherman ministry.
Uh-huh.
Benji, my teammate, he
Yay,
is
Benji.
a fisherman from Norway, so he preached to these guys, and then he was like, does anybody want to give their life to Jesus? And a few of them did, about 20, I think,
Oh,
or just
wow.
more than a few.
Wow.
Yes.
So we didn't hear that part of the
Yes.
story. That's awesome.
About 20
Praise God.
people there gave
Like
their
the
life
angels
to
were
Jesus.
really, they
They're
say the angels
so-
rejoice.
I know. 3 young teenagers, I think they're like teenagers, they said they want to get baptized, and I think it was really awesome because a lot of people in Africa want to get baptized with their church, to be under a church, and
Sure.
they were just like, yeah, I want to get baptized, like I gave my life to Jesus, I want to get baptized. And so we went ahead and baptized them. I got to baptize my first person, and it was a little girl, and
Oh
she
my
was
gosh.
just so precious. And
What was her name? Do you remember her name?
I don't, it's really,
It went fast.
yes, it's also so many African names, it's hard to remember
Oh.
all of them. So, but
Wonder if it's hard for them to remember Paisley.
yes, they called me Pezzy.
Pezzy! I love Pezzy! But that's true. Like you go to another country and another culture, and what's easy for us is really hard for them.
Yeah.
And the opposite's
Yeah.
true. What's easy for them is really hard for us. That's
Yeah.
so interesting.
So
Okay.
I still remember her face.
Oh, that's awesome.
No,
That was a great gift that God gave you. So you and I talked when you were in Hawaii at training, and you had all these expectations. In fact, one of those expectations that I exactly remember is that you said, no, I'm not going to eat any weird food. And I just said, okay. Now tell me how that changed when you went to Africa.
I ate some weird food. One of their favorite dish is ugali, which is the white stuff that you take with your hands and you roll it up and you dip it in sauce. And they love to pair that with fish sauce. And I'm not a fish eater, so, but they live right by a lake, so especially in Congo, like they just catch their fish and right there eat it. So I had that, which unfortunately my team was not able to eat. We all got a little sick and they had to stop making it, but I did eat a fish like this big,
Oh,
just the whole
just
thing,
the whole fish.
bone, eyes, everything.
But you were hungry.
Yes, I was so hungry.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we can do things that we think we can't
Yeah.
when there's a need, right?
Yes.
So that's a
Yes.
great lesson to learn too, because it makes us really, I feel like, appreciate so much more when we have.
Yeah.
We have an excess in this country,
Yes.
but it really, we don't even know it because we're used to it. But then you come back. How's it been to just have Chick-fil-A?
So good. I do think that I miss the simplicity of like knowing I'm gonna have beans and rice for lunch and dinner, and breakfast was a little different. We just had bread, but like beans and rice for lunch and dinner, and maybe a little add-in of cassava and beans or some cabbage, all these different things. But just knowing like, okay, this is what I'm eating, and so now having to be like, what do I want to eat? And it's not just the clean, simple beans and rice. It's been a little rough making decisions, but it's been so nice.